Sandy. Welcome to Sandy Heart's Crochet Podcast, where we talk about crochet and crochet accessories. Today is Sunday, September 21st, 2025. It's about 3:15 in the afternoon here in... I'm not sure where we are. Where are we?
Well, it's in Opelika.
We just came into Tallapoosa County, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm Sandy, and look who's with me.
And this is Mama Connie.
Mama Connie, Mama Nim. We'll try to get both of us in here, but who knows? You know how it jumps around like that. So welcome to my new subscribers. Welcome back to my returning subscribers. Thank you for joining me today. We are on the first day of, well, it's already been going a couple of days, but today is Sunday. Let's see, Vlogtember day 21. So just what, 9 days left in September? Oh my gosh, it's almost done. I have on my official Yarn Crawl t-shirt. She's a bad mama llama. I gotta get another one. This one's getting a little thin. So yeah, we went to the first two shops. Today's Sunday. So I was off today, so I knew we could get to two today, whether it be south or north. So we came on south, and we got started early this morning. I guess we left home about 8:15, 8:20, something like that.
Yeah.
And the first stop was about an hour from home. It was in Calera, Alabama, and that was called Paper Cranes Yarns. Paper Cranes. Let me see. Still got my list from the other day. Paper Crane Yarns. And it was about an hour from home, or a little less than an hour. I thought it was an hour. So we left like it was an hour. And then they weren't open until 10. They opened at 10 today. That's in Calera, Alabama. So we went and found us a little coffee shop. It was called Adventurers Coffee Company, right there in Calera, Alabama, and it was so good. The coffee I got, Mama says hers was a little too sweet or something, although she got sugar free. She said it was like vanilla flavoring in the coffee, but so she didn't get her coffee fix this morning like we wanted to, but I did. Ching, ching, ching. I got wired up on it pretty quick. But I got a something called a caramel apple butter latte, and I was kind of reluctant to get it at first, but then it was really good. I mean, it tasted like caramel. Let's see, apple butter in a cup, and I never imagined mixing apple butter with coffee, but it was really, really good. And of course, I got the fuzzy stuff on top. It was real good. And Mama got a sugar-free French vanilla. Look at all that firewood. Why do they got firewood just out in the middle of nowhere on the side of the highway? Crazy. So we did that. Mama had some toast with jam on it, and she said the jam. You said it was real. What kind of jam? He said it was grape.
I don't know what it was.
But anyway,
It was good, but it was sweet.
too sweet for her. And then I got a cream cheese Danish pastry. That was breakfast while we were waiting on the yarn shop to open. But I loved it. It was really good. And we love the local coffee shops. I was trying to get my little sleeve up where you can see it. They had their little stamped sleeves. It said Adventurers Coffee Company. Their logo has like a backpack on it. You probably can't see it in the sunshine. Their logo has like a backpack on it with a fishing pole or a walking stick or something. And it was just a cool little place to go into. We had, there was a TV playing coffee and jazz. It said relax and coffee and relax or something on the TV, and I think it's probably a YouTube channel that you could probably look for under coffee time or coffee shops or something like that. But it played some smooth jazz music, and that was kind of nice. And they had these big old couches like a lot of coffee shops do. They had a bookshelf over there full of different different books of all types. And what else? A really nice little young man fixing the coffee and serving it. His name was Ryan. Hey Ryan, if you even watch the channel. And so then we went to Paper Cranes. They were open by then. We just sat there and ooh and awed in the coffee shop. And we got stopped by how many trains? How many trains went through while we were sitting at that coffee shop? 4 or 5? We got stopped by one.
Yeah, 4, but I think it's 4 of them.
4 trains. But that was cool. I like trains. Trains are cool. Then we went to Paper Cranes.
Well, that was the train museum where we were.
Yeah, it was a Heart of Dixie State Railroad Museum. And we didn't get to go in. I mean, it wasn't open, but they had all kind of old trains, like really old trains out on the tracks, sitting around, and old dining cars and sleeper cars. And we couldn't think of the name of the sleeper cars, what they're called. I think the dining car is club car, but then we weren't sure what they call the sleeping cars. But then it looked like they had train rides on the weekends, but again, they weren't open. But they had some really old trains, like probably 20s and 30s, on the tracks around there, and that was pretty interesting. And then we drove past that going to that was before the coffee shop, wasn't it?
Yes.
Then we left the coffee shop, went to the yarn shop, Paper Cranes. And that was a neat little shop. She does a lot of her own yarn dyeing, and it was really pretty in there. And she had her own little barista set up over in the corner with her own little cappuccino machine. And she had, what was it called? Bones Coffee, I believe. I see it advertised on Facebook a lot. I think it was Bones Coffee. And like I say, she had her own little cappuccino espresso machine and coffee maker, Keurig type thing. And a lot of beautiful dyed yarn. Of course, I had to have some. Unless you're Renee, then I didn't do anything. No yarn did I have. I forgot what kind I got there, but I think it said It's a Wonderful Harvest. I think it was called It's a Wonderful Harvest.
And for real, I didn't get no yarn.
Mama didn't get no yarn. Well, Mama is very sticker shocked at the yarn shops. And I mean, I am too, but I've got a breaker of it. So I said, you got to buy yourself something to make something pretty for yourself. But then she'd pick it up and put it back down. So, but we still have 2 shops to go, and those are, one of them's our most favorite in the world. So maybe she'll find something there. I told her she just needed to find something to make herself something special with it. So yeah. But now she wants to get like some finger and weight yarn, but hold 3 or 4 together to knit her something, and that would cost her $100. That would cost her about $100 for a scarf. So I was like, well, we'll find something. And then she found another one that was real pretty, a King Cole yarn. Oh, that was at the Saget shop, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we went to Paper Cranes Yarns in Calera. Then we left there, and an hour and a half later, well, it was an hour and 45 minutes from Paper Cranes to the next one, which was all strung out yarn shop in Opelika, Alabama. I don't know how far it was, but it was an hour and 45 minutes. So we went to that one. We drove down to that one, hit a few back roads, but then we decided to hit the interstate and get on down there, and then that way we could kind of drift home like we want to. So that was in Opelika, Alabama, and that was a neat little shop too. She had a lot of beautiful hand-dyed yarn and some pretty bags. Both shops had some pretty project bags, and Mama did get one of those. And what did it say? Let me get it. Let me see.
Oh no, I bought more yarn.
She didn't buy no yarn. Oh yeah, that's what it said. Hang on. She loves it when I edit my videos driving down the road. It yeah, oops, did I buy more yarn instead of milk? I love it. So that's a nice roomy bag. It doesn't have any pockets in it?
Yes, has one.
I think, okay, so at the first shop, when I spent some money, or if I didn't, because if you're Renee, you got a free mini, a little mini from that shop. Oh, that button, I like that button on there too. Anyway, so yeah, that's Mama's bag, and it looks like, what is that stuff? It looks like
Burlap.
burlap. So yeah, it's a pretty good sized bag though. You can throw that back there and not hit you in the head at the same time. So Mama got that. Still didn't get no yarn though. She picked some up. I thought she was actually going to get it, but they didn't have a second hank of the purple metallic, so she didn't get that. That's her yarn bag. We brought projects to work on, of course, but we didn't sit down and work on anything. But both of those shops was kind of hot. The second shop, she had the lady, the owner, had her mascot was Bowser, and he was a pretty handsome fellow, but we didn't get to meet him in person because sadly she lost him back in the spring. But she still has shirts with him on it, and I think she still has his bed and collar laying up under the table.
Who that belonged to?
Yeah, I think that was Bowser's. And then but he looked like a sweet fella. And you know me, when Goliath passed, I wasn't even able to talk about it forever. But so she got, and then when you bought so much there, you got a free cookie that has his picture on it, and the name of the yarn shop, and then a mug. So I may or may not have bought enough to get a free mug as well.
I didn't get anything for you.
Yeah, you got a pen. We got pens and stickers. Well, you only had to spend $35, so why didn't you buy some yarn?
I didn't know that.
You should have bought yarn. That's why she was asking if we wanted to buy our stuff together, I guess. But anyway, so the cup also has the yarn shop name and Bowser's picture on it. And that was a cute shop. It had a lot of hand-dyed yarn. It had some local, I can't remember the name of the dyer though, but when I get my yarn crawl video together, I will make sure to list all that. But yeah, Mama picked up a pretty purple metallic in finger and weight, but she wanted a second one and she didn't have it. So she said that the shop owner said that, and I didn't even get her name. I don't think I got either one of their names. We also met at the first shop. We met the owner or the manager of the Birmingham shop, which is called Knit Birmingham Knits. Knit Birmingham, I can't remember. Whoa, I keep looking at my list. I keep forgetting my list is right there. Knit Birmingham. So we met her. She was actually at Paper Cranes. And at Paper Cranes, the first one we went to, they had project bags that were shaped like the origami cranes. Fabric bags. But she had a whole wall of hand-dyed yarn that she did herself, and that's what I said. I may or may not have gotten some there too. What else was interesting? They all had a nice supply of local-made project bags. Those Paper Cranes, though, came out of, where did she say? Chicago, I think. Somebody made them out of Chicago, but both of them had local-made project bags. And the second one, I love the creaky hardwood floors that were in there. But they were both a little warm. Both shops were warm, but they have, glass storefronts. So I guess that was the reason for that. Mama stopped. Well, I stopped, took a couple of pictures in Opelika, the courthouse, and there was a real pretty mural on the side. I know everybody's seen all the wings that people paint on the side of the buildings, and then people take their picture with them. Well, this place had azalea wings, and they were real pretty, so I took my picture, and then I got Mom out of the truck, drug her out, made her take a picture too. So yeah, that's been pretty much it. And now we're on 280 West, headed back to Birmingham. This will be the only couple of shops we hit today because the others are so far north we couldn't get there before they closed, even if we had driven straight from one place to the other. So yeah, I guess that's about all. We're going to find something good to eat between here and home. We're on 280. We came down 65, so that's why it took so long to get from one to the other. Had we been able to cut over to 280 and come straight down to Opelika, it would have been okay. We even thought about going on to Renee's from there, but Renee's working today, and she was still another 3 hours south. So, oh, we're already at Alexander City? Wow. Seemed like this drive was a lot longer when we were driving it regularly. This is the route we used to take to Renee's when she lived in Georgia. We'd come down 280, which is comes out of Birmingham a little different route. So I guess southeast instead of straight south. But that's pretty much it for today for the Alabama Fall Yarn Crawl. The couple of shops that we excuse me, a couple of shops we went to said that they will be at the Fiber Festival that is in Birmingham, Alabama in November. I forget the dates, but I think we've planned to go to that too. It's a fiber festival, and I've never known one to be in Birmingham, but it's at a brewery, so I can't imagine it being very large, but I don't know, because I don't know that I've been in there. Have you been in Cahapa Brewery?
I haven't. No.
It's in Avondale. It's used to be a pretty shady area, but now look at all those lake houses over here, Mama left. Look.
Yeah. It's nice.
Nice.
It's nice. Yeah.
If I had something that big, though, I'd want it looking out over a big lake, not just a inlet. So, yeah, we're coming into Alexander City now, and then I guess Sylacauga's after that, and then just a short drive on up to Birmingham. But from where we hit the highway to Birmingham said 107 miles, I believe.
Yes.
Won't put as many miles on it as I did going to Tennessee, but it's going to be a pretty good little trek. But not too bad. Not too bad.
We're here.
Where? Alexander City?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is part of this highway's closed?
I don't know. I couldn't really tell what that was saying. It said detour, but I think it was Alabama 63 or something. I don't think it's actually 280.
Okay.
But I guess we're going to get off here and try to find us something to eat here in a minute. I got a little shaky after we come out of the last yarn shop. I had to put a little air in my tire, so I was bending my fat self over and couldn't hardly breathe. But anyway, so hope y'all are having a good Sunday. Please like, share, subscribe, all the things, please. And post your items in the Cindy Hart's Crochet Podcast Facebook group. And I would appreciate it. We love seeing all the projects everybody's doing. Tomorrow is the first day of fall, I do believe, and I have nothing made for the seasonal Yarny YouTube hop. But if I don't catch it this time, I will catch it next time. But I'm sure there'll be plenty of people making something pretty. So we'll see all that too. Hope y'all are having a good weekend, a good Sunday, and